Hi everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading titled Why Do Others Want to Be Your Bestie? All right, so this is a reading that is being inspired by the 11th house, which is ruled by the sign of Aquarius. So, happy birthday Aquarius, by the way. This reading is a general reading, just giving you some sort of insight on why people currently want to be your bestie, want to be your best friend, want to lock it in. All right. Messages may not resonate, and that's completely fine. You can choose more than one pile if you feel drawn to more than one pile. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe this video if you enjoy it. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I really enjoy everybody's comments, by the way. Thank you everybody that comments, because I like to hear your feedback and your opinion and things like that. But yeah. That's all that I have. Let's get started. Hi, pile one. You are the pile that chose image one. All right. Some of you in this pile are very, very fancy, very, very beautiful, very, very popular. Now, if you aren't someone that has a lot of friends around you currently, or even a best friend, there may be a lot of people around you that actually want to be your friend, or would like to be included in your world, but you might not be paying attention to these people. Okay. Before we actually get into your message, let's talk about the numbers and signs that could be relevant in this pile. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini, a Pisces or Cancer. I'm seeing Leo. Cancer and Leo again. Gemini and Taurus. Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, and a little bit of air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini most though. All right. So, and also 5, 41, 25, and 7 may be relevant numbers for you in this pile. Oh, and 50. All right. So somebody in here could also be saying 555. That may be a relevant angel number for those of you in this pile, excuse me. All right. So why do people want to be your bestie? Pile one. Pile one, I'm not gonna lie. This energy feels very removed from who you might actually be. Now, to a certain degree, some of y'all may resonate with this pile. But for a lot of you, I'm getting the vibe that people who want to be around you are people who are watching you from afar, or who are getting an image of you from your social media, but may not actually know you. Now, this doesn't mean that this isn't your actual energy, but from what I'm picking up on what they want to be around you for, it doesn't feel like the most deep reason. Okay, there's something very superficial about why people want to be your bestie. There's positives here for sure, but for a lot of people around you, the people that want to be your bestie are people that assume that life is really easy for you. All right, now life could be really easy for you. Things could always go your way, right? I'm getting like lucky girl syndrome. Things could always go your way, but it feels like the people that want to be around you are people that feel like you don't experience any form of sadness. You don't experience any form of confusion. You don't experience any form of discomfort. These people feel like you, and please don't be offended by this, but there's a lot of people that may assume that you're not as conscious as you actually are. And some of you could be very conscious. I feel like these are people that are judging you based off of your looks. All right. So somebody in here, whether you be a woman, man, anything like that, there's something about people viewing you as being very beautiful, very positive. You could have pretty privilege in this pile. You could have some level of favor over your life. But because you have this, and maybe this is all they see, they feel like this is like their motivation behind being your bestie. These are people that feel like there is nothing that you cannot manifest. This is how they feel. These are people that feel like you are in very stable, healthy, happy relationships, which may be true. But I'm getting like you're always in a really good romantic relationship. So these are people that want to be around you because they feel like they'll attract healthy romantic relationships by being around you. Something about being around you makes these people want to let go of their past. All right. There's a lot of people around you that feel like they want to let go of their past. I'm not going to lie. A lot of you have like major pull. Like there's something here about you being very, very magnetic. I'm not even gonna lie. Some of these people who want to be your friend might actually like you romantically, or might actually think that you're physically attractive. Doesn't mean they want to sleep with you or anything like that. I mean, some of them may. But I'm getting like, not everybody wants to sleep with you, but I am picking up on the energy here of people being like so infatuated with how you look or how you come across that they're like, I want to be close to you, because who wouldn't want to be close to you? Like they feel like you are so beautiful being in your vicinity or being around you. Like whatever type of luxury or beauty you experience, these people that want to be your bestie are feeling like it'll rub off on them. And for some of you, I'm not even talking about people who are currently your best friends. I feel like if you have best friends, they know you go through tough stuff. The people who are close to you probably already know, like, how they look, how they're being perceived is not all that it is. And not even in a negative, like, hater type of way. I'm getting like, you're human, pot one, right? People can tell that you're human. At least the people closest to you know that you're human. But the people who want to be your best friend, the people who you probably meet in passing, the people that see you while you're out, these are people that may see you when you go out on dates. These may be people that see you when you are going to a bar, to a party, to a club, anything like that. I'm getting like there's something here about the attention that you get. You could even be drawn to pile 2, pile 1, but I'm getting the vibe where it's like it's something about the attention that you get. It's something about the level of happiness that they see you experience and the amount of peace that they assume that you have. Okay? Some of these people want to be your best friend or want to get close to you because they feel like being close to you means an early retirement for them. I know that's crazy, but somebody in here, again, I don't know how luxurious your life looks or how stable you come off, but there may be a lot of people that feel like being around you means that they'll retire early. Now, that doesn't mean that they want to use you for your money. For some of you, you may be entrepreneurs, you may be business owners, you may be doing something big in your life, and these people are like, being around so-and-so will help me find my path so that I can also retire earlier, so that I can also get into a field of work that's easier, or so that I can also have some level of privilege. I feel like these people view you as having privilege. Some of you could even be born into wealth. And if you weren't born into wealth, these people assume that you were born into wealth. And this is something that they'll get to experience by being around you. But if you aren't someone that, again, they feel like you're successful and you have this business, so they'll have some level of, inspiration, and then they'll own their own excuse me, they'll own their own business. If there's people around you that feel that way, there's a group of people that feel like you'll inspire them to hustle harder. But then there's another group of people who are looking at you as a cash cow. Okay? There are people in your energy that are looking at you as a very popular, very beautiful, very successful, not very aware. These are people that don't view you as being very spiritually conscious. These are people that don't view you as being very intuitive. And some of you are very intuitive in this pile. These are people that feel like other people envy you, and this is why they want to be your bestie. Like they want to be a part of the in crowd. If they feel like you're a part of an in crowd, these people want to be a part of it. And some of you may feel like, I don't have friends, I don't have people. My voice going out. I don't have friends. I don't have people around me. Or some of you are like, I'm a lone wolf. Or you may even feel like too, I don't go out that much. I don't do much. Whoever is looking at you, maybe looking at your social media, maybe seeing you out in public, maybe people don't see you often, but sometimes you're going to get your nails done, or you're going to get a haircut, or you're going to get your groceries. Like, I don't know. There's something here about how you show up in the world or how people see you. I really feel like they're seeing you in party settings. These people that want to be your bestie, or these are people that see you enjoying your life. Could even be online, pile 1. These are people that are seeing you through a screen. They don't know what your real life looks like. But for some reason, they feel like being around you would relieve them of whatever stress they're experiencing. I'm hearing every day is a party. Like, these people feel like every day is a party for you. Some of y'all may even be the type that, like, you do go out, but you're in the house. You're in the house a lot of times. So the people that are seeing you may be like, oh man, this person's always out, or this person's always doing this, or, this person's not worried about their healing. Like, they feel like you're not worried about your healing. Pile one, they don't feel like you're worried about your healing. They feel like I will say, like, a positive thing that I'm picking up on in here is that people may view you as being very patient and very kind. So even with me picking up on this whole like popular thing and you being well known, I don't feel like they view you as being mean. You're not being viewed as being mean in this pile, okay? You might be intimidating and very beautiful, but they don't feel like you're mean. They don't view you as a mean girl or a mean guy or a mean person. You're not coming up as somebody that would be mean to them either. They just want to be in your vicinity. Okay. So again, I'm not getting that these people are like, oh, like she's so mean or he's so mean. Like I want to be around them because, they take advantage of people or they step on people or whatever it is. Some of these people feel like you just live a very privileged life. Your romantic relationships look great. The women you date are beautiful. The men you date are handsome. The people you come into contact with are all beautiful. Like these are people that feel like everything in your life is perfect. And they want to be a part of that. They want to be a part of that. They feel like you are around all the coolest people and you're very magnetic to people in public and you're always going to cool events, cool restaurants, cool bars, cool concerts. The things that you have as hobbies are cool. Like I'm getting that these people view you as being very stylish and beautiful. And it's funny because I feel like some of you, like on occasion, you may post a book or something, or you'll say something intellectual. You'll show that you're like, not saying you just posted a book, but it's like some of you may do something on occasion that gives off the vibe that you are intellectual or that you are less superficial. Okay, because these people are viewing you from a very superficial space. You may come off like you're less superficial than what you are, but I feel like these people completely overlook the parts of you that try to emphasize the fact that you're more than your looks. These people are like, you're just beautiful. I want to be around you. Like, life doesn't look hard around you. I want to be around you. Yeah. This is how people feel. If Pile 1 has a real bestie already, how do their real besties view them? How do their real besties view them? They view you as being a little closed off. They don't feel like you're as friendly as these people assume that you are. They feel like you are friendly and that you are a good time. Some of them may feel like you're cheaper than how you come off. Maybe you do show off like you're out and about and you're doing different things, but in reality, like you are someone that saves your money, rather be in the house, still very sweet, still very creative. All right. If you have people around you that know you personally, they love you. Your real friends, your real besties, your close friends really like you, really know you. But I'm getting the vibe here that like the people that want to be your best friend assume that it's really hard to be around you, or like it's really, no, I feel like they do view you as being open. But there's this vibe here of like knowing that it's hard to be in your inner circle. And I feel like that's true because it looks like some of y'all may not have a lot of best friends. Some of you may even hang around your family more than your best friends, or you hang around like the people you're closest to. Maybe you've known them for a while. Then like, not sure, than your best friends. Then the people that want to be your best friend. The people that like are associates and things like that. I feel like you could even have a larger following, Pile 1. And I feel like people assume like everybody in your following could be cool with you or whatever it is. And I don't feel like everybody that follows you is close to you. I don't feel like everybody you follow is close to you. I feel like you are a nice person. I definitely feel like you're a nice person. But I also feel like people don't know you. They don't know you that well. And these are the people that want to get to know you because they feel like life looks easier on your side of the globe. But I don't know if that is completely true. All right. So these are the things that are making people want to be your bestie. Pile 1. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonates. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. And also check out the channel songs. Talk to you guys later. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. You are the pile that chose the pretty picture of Miss Marilyn Monroe. Some of you guys got that Marilyn effect, all right? Whether you're a masculine, feminine, anybody in this pile. Before we actually get into your message, let's get into the signs and numbers that could be relevant for you. Somebody in here, you could be an Aries or a Taurus, seeing Leo or Virgo. We have Sagittarius or Capricorn. I'm also seeing Cancer or Leo. Leo, Virgo again. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Scorpio moon in specific. Somebody got a Scorpio moon. You could be a Scorpio. We got Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Aries may be relevant. All right, so... and I know that probably felt like all the signs, but I'm getting this a lot of people. Some of you are very popular in this pile. And if you're not very popular, you're varied. Some of y'all are varied. I don't know what that's about. Very desired. Maybe there's a varied response in this pile. Like some of you are going to be either or. Okay. But I'm getting that you're very desired in this pile, all right? Like a lot of people view you as attractive. A lot of people view you as magnetic. A lot of people view you as being boundless, having no limits. A lot of people view you as being free-spirited. And when they think about having a best friend or being your best friend, they really want to have this because it feels like cycles end around you, or being your friend would be the beginning of a completely new cycle of their life. Okay, I didn't name the numbers either. Damn. I didn't name the numbers either. Let me name the numbers. I'm seeing 4, 8, 40, 48, 18, 34, and 8 being relevant here. But back to what I'm saying. Some of you... I don't know why, and I brought it up in pile 1. Some of you guys could have been drawn to pile 1, but it feels like the people that want to be your bestie, and I'm getting the people that want to be your bestie. I mean, this could be about your literal best friend, literal best friends. Hold on, my throat's dry. I just saw 222 on the timestamp. This could be about your literal best friends, like the friends you have now. But it really is intended to talk about the people that want to be your best friend. So whether these are associates that want to get closer to you, people who are watching you on the internet that want to get closer to you, people at your job, people on the street, doesn't matter. The pull or the appeal that you have, again, has a lot to do with people feeling like being a part of your life would be a completely new cycle of theirs. That's how they feel. They feel like if they chose to be friends with you, because there's some level of mystery around you, pal 2, I'm not going to lie. I also get the vibe here that people feel like you have a certain level of power or pull or control that these people would love to be around. Okay, so I really put the image of Marilyn up because when I was kind of trying to get the vibe of what this pile was about, I was picking up on like the vibe of someone being at a bar or at a party or at an event and everybody wanting to be around you. So whether it's platonic or romantic, but specifically romantic, there's people around you that may feel like you get a lot of romantic attention. Pile 2. And or these are people that are seeing you out get a lot of romantic attention. These are people that heard or assume that you get a lot of romantic attention, and these are people that want to be your bestie because they feel like being around you will also open their field when it comes to dating. Now, that doesn't have to be the case, right? Some of you could already be around very attractive people. They also get a lot of attention. But like I said, it feels like the people that want to get close to you or who are seeing you from afar, these are people that feel like you're living a very privileged life and you're very open to love. You get a lot of love offers. You get a lot of attention. You really love yourself. These are people that feel like you really love yourself. Like, I feel like these people view you as being very, I almost want to say conceited. Some of these people may feel like you're conceited, like you're really obsessed with yourself. But and that doesn't have to be the truth, but some of y'all might some of y'all might really love yourself. Maybe you post a lot of selfies or something like that. But these are people that feel like you get a lot of attention, or you're really focused on yourself. Like, I mean, heavy on the self-care in the spa, heavy on the I go to the massage place not the massage place, I go to the spa, I get a massage. I'm getting my feet done all the time. I'm getting my nails done all the time. I'm going to yoga, Pilates. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to, I don't know, I'm going to a sauna. Like, I'm getting, like, these are people that feel like they're seeing you do all these amazing things. And in the process, I feel like these people are also kind of like admiring your beauty or your handsomeness. So in their mind, they're like, this person, I don't know much about them. And this is why I'm getting that, like, Marilyn vibe as well. These people don't know much about you. These people don't know much about you. And Marilyn Monroe wasn't, her real name wasn't Marilyn Monroe. That was a alias. So some of you may even go by an alias, right? Like, you might have another name that you go by. You don't go by your real name. But I'm picking up on the vibe here of, like, people feeling like, they know you based off of what you post, or they know you based off of how your energy shows up. But I don't know if these people really know you. Some of these people, because before I got into your pile, I was channeling the song Lucky by Britney Spears. Somebody in here could be a Sag, all right? You don't have to be, but I was getting the song Lucky by Britney Spears. And for those of you that know Lucky or even know the video, they talk about the fact that Lucky is a star, but she cries at night. Wishing that she had, like, more in her life, wishing that she had the love that she wanted, wishing that she had the friends that she wanted. Like, she wanted to feel accepted or loved. And I feel like some of you could have that type of energy. Like, either people assume this about you, or that is the reality of you. Like, some people are assuming that you get all of this attention, a lot of people are loving you, a lot of people are desiring you, and you have all this power, you have all this pull, whatever it is. But in all actuality, some of you guys are, like, very isolated. Like, I don't know if you guys have experienced this. Somebody in here will know what I mean, but, like, some of the prettiest people are not getting hit on. Pile 2, some of the prettiest people are not getting hit on. And you'll think, like, oh my gosh, like, that person must get hit on all the time. That person's getting complimented all the time. Like, this person has so much pull. They're always, no, not all the time. Because sometimes people are intimidated by you. Sometimes people feel like you're better than them. Sometimes people feel like, it's so sad. Like, and when I was growing up, it's so funny. Somebody's grandmother could be significant in this file, because I always think about this time where I was talking to my grandmother when I was really young. Shout out to my grandma. She was an Aquarius, but I was talking to my grandmother, and she brought it up to me once, and I didn't understand it at the time because I was so young. But she told me, she said, being beautiful can be a blessing and a curse. And I was just thinking, like, thank you thank you for calling me beautiful. But then I was like, why she say that though? Like, it kind of made me sad. Like, I'm like, why would she say that? And she was saying, like, beauty is a blessing and a curse. And I think she was saying it because there's a lot of misconceptions, and weird stigmas and things tied to being beautiful. Even down to people feeling like, oh, you're so pretty, you must not be nice. Right? Like, because for some of y'all in this pile, I'm not gonna lie, people might feel like you have that in you. Like, you have the energy of, like, I'm beautiful, but, like, I have a mean streak. Or, like, I'm beautiful, but you don't really know me like that. Or, like, I'm beautiful, and it could be true. Like, people might not really know you, but I'm getting the vibe of, like, I'm beautiful, but I'm actually mean. Like, some people may feel like you are like that. And funny enough, these are people that actually want to be around you because they feel like they want to be included in that. Like, these are people that would like to feel like they're also too pretty for people, or they're also too cool for people, or they're also like, and this might not even be who you are, pile 2, but I'm getting the vibe that some people get that vibe from you, and this is why they want to be around you. They feel like you're very particular about who you date, but everybody wants to date you. They feel like you're very particular about who you're friends with, but everybody wants to be your friend. And for some of you, that is the reality of your situation. But I feel like their view of you is coming from a weird, like almost like idolized version of you. Like they're not seeing the humility in you at all because of what you do or because of what you go through. Again, some of you could even be the type that's like, I'm going to get my lip fillers, I'm going to get my Botox, or like I'm going to get my, again, like I don't know, my vampire facial. Like some of y'all are doing a bunch of things that to people, other people that may not be able to afford it, it feels very luxurious. So in their mind, they're like, oh my gosh, like I would love to be around this person. You know, they're always going to brunch, they're always enjoying their life, they're traveling, they're having all these experiences, you know. And if I were to be around this person, I would get to leave my past behind. Like I'll never be broke again. I'll never feel, you know, unseen or invisible. I'll never be you know, unhealthy. Like there's all these things that people project onto you and assume like being around you means that they'll have this type of experience. But I feel like these are people that don't realize like you really take your time when it comes to connecting with people. I'm even getting to some of these people are like feeling like you're talking to all these people or you're dating all these people or whatever it is. And some of you take your time when it comes to manifesting love. Like some of you are picky about who you date, not because you want to be a player, but because like you don't date everybody. Like that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like what Drake said, like I gotta watch my back because I'm not just anybody. I'm getting that vibe. Like some of you guys are like, I don't have everybody around me. People are like, I know everybody's around you. I know everybody's on you. I know you're talking to all these people. I know that you got all these friends. And I'm getting like, y'all are not y'all are not giving people easy access to you. Some of you are actually sad because you've lost a lot of friends or you've been through a lot. And these people don't realize, or even in love, like some of y'all have been through horrible relationships in love. Some of you have been in a drought when it comes to love. You know, you haven't found the right person. And these are people that feel like being around you, you know, they would have access to the right people. You would be meeting the right people, therefore they would be meeting the right people. You would be around cool friends, therefore they would have cool friends. Like these are people that feel like being attached to you means that life is easier. And I don't feel like that's true for everybody in this pile. Some people also feel like they want to be around you because you're highly favored. So some of you could be Christian, or you're just very spiritual, or you come off like you're very connected to your guides, or people just feel like because of the life that you live, because of the privileges that you have, because of the products that you use, the shoes that you're wearing, your car, all these different things, your job, who knows. People feel like because of all these good things that you have, you must be favored, you know? You must be protected. And I feel like that is true. I'm not saying that that's not true. I'm getting some of you guys, you definitely are protected and favored. But again, people are wanting to be around you or be your friend because they feel like they will be protected and favored by being around you. Some of these people want to be your bestie because they feel like they will. I'm getting some people may feel like they will, what do you call it? Dodge karma. Like if they feel like they're getting bad karma, they feel like they won't get it around you because you're very popular or very favored or very protected. So they're like, if I'm around this person, I won't get any bad karma. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe, which is very weird. And for those of you that have experienced that, I do feel like that one probably has already been a thing for you. Some of you have been around people where it's like, you know, especially if you're like, oh my gosh, this person is like not the best person, or you find out something about someone. It's almost like people around you are like wanting to be around you because you make them look like a better person. Okay. So even if you, because I will say like some of you are coming off, or people assume that you are like a mean girl, mean guy, but some of you aren't a mean girl, mean guy. People don't view you as a mean girl, mean guy. They just feel like you have a lot of power. If you wanted to wield it, you would have more power. Like almost like if you wanted to be mean, you could really be mean and probably get people to, you know, to have a bad reputation because you said something. This is the type of power that people feel like you have. But I'm getting the energy of like, yeah, like something like that, where you could have people who are like actually people who are, I'm even hearing in dating, like some of you guys could have people where like maybe they do have a bad history, or maybe they do have like, they've been I don't want to talk bad about people, but people can have real crazy histories, y'all. And I'm getting like being around you would make them look more like, oh my gosh, if Pile 2 would date this person, especially with all the people that want to date you. If Pile 2 would date this person must be special. If Pile 2 would date this person must be a good person. This person must be wealthy. This person must be good in bed, because a lot of people also feel like you're good in bed. Or they feel like you wouldn't date anybody if they weren't. And I'm getting that vibe. They're like, oh, Pile 2, like if they're with this person, they must be favored. They must be beautiful. They must be whatever it is. Like you are making other people look more beautiful, look more favored, look more important by being in your presence. So there's a lot of people, I'm hearing from your past. There's a lot of people from your past. There's a lot of people from, who are watching you online or whatever it is, who want to be in your energy, who want to be your bestie. And some of these people have never done anything to earn your trust or be on your good side. Somebody in here could be in the LGBTQ, by the way, they don't have to be. Or somebody in the LGBTQ may want to be your bestie. But I'm getting that vibe. Like, there's people in your energy that are like, like, I would love to be best friends with Pile 2 because Pile 2 just has no care in the world. Like, and they'll help me have no care in the world. And the money will be great. And we'll never be, I feel like these people feel like sometimes you might have sad streaks. Like, maybe sometimes you're depressed or anything like that. But it almost feels like they're overlooking that. Like, they don't care. Okay? Some of the people that are wanting to be your bestie are like life ain't that bad. I'm getting that vibe. They're like, that person's life ain't that bad. They got that money. They got this. They got that. Like, I'm not even worried about their emotions. I want to find a husband. I want to find a this. I want to be around this person. Like, that's the type of vibe I'm getting, which is unfortunate. So be very careful about who you're around, Pile. Too, because some of these people have no idea about the friendship trauma that you have or the relationship trauma that you have, and they're wanting to be around you simply to mooch, possibly off of what you have currently, off of how you show up. They feel like you are a catalyst for a new cycle of their life, and some of these people do not genuinely care about your well-being. Yeah. Some of these people don't care about your well-being. It's almost like these people are hyper focused on, again, like the fact that you pull so many people or you get so much attention or whatever it is. Like, these aren't people that see you for you or know you for you. So that's all that I have for Pile 2. Pile 2, I hope that makes sense. This is kind of long. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Also, check out the channel songs. Did I say that already? Hopefully. Talk to you guys later. Hi, Pile 3. Your other pile that chose image 3. Pile 3, before I got into your pile, this pile is actually pretty sweet. Before I got into your pile, though, I started channeling Take Care by Drake and Rihanna. So somebody in here, you could be a Scorpio, you could be a Pisces, but you don't have to be. You can have those placements. But yeah, I feel like people think that you are going to take care of them, or people want to take care of you. People want to be your bestie because they want to take care of you, or people want to be your bestie because they feel like you'll take care of them. That's a side note. Okay, some of you are best friends. This is another side note. Some of you guys are best friends with your partner or something like that. Like, you're dating your partner is your bestie. Or this is the type of vibe that people get from you. Very cozy, very cozy. Your vibe is super, super cozy. Some of you guys could be born on the 14th, born on the 19th, born on the 11th, born on the 27th, born on the 25th or the 31st. You don't have to be, but those could be relevant numbers. Somebody could also be 52, 31, 27, 19. Somebody could also be a Taurus, a Gemini, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Scorpio or a Sag, a Virgo or a Libra, a Cancer or a Leo, a Taurus or an Aries. I'm also picking up on a cardinal moon. Somebody could have a cardinal moon. So Capricorn, Libra, Aries, or what's the other one? Cancer moon. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries in particular here as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Heavy water in this pile. So again, you could have heavy water in your chart, or people around you who want to be your bestie are... There's a vibe here of people feeling very emotional towards you, or feeling like you are very emotional. Okay, pile 3. People feel like you're very emotional, very intuitive. You want to know what's funny too? Because there's a card in here that I almost interpreted the wrong way, but now that I'm picking up on it, there's this vibe coming off of you. All right, I'm hearing Cool Cat by Cool Cat by what's it called? Oh, what is their name? Queen. So somebody in here, you could be a cool cat, all right? Like there's this vibe here. Some of you have a cat. Some of y'all have cat-like energy, okay? You could come off like a cat. You could be very independent. But yeah, I'm getting this cool cat vibe. Like some of y'all chill on your own, or you're always on your own, or people feel like you're kind of like a lone wolf or something like that. And they want to be around you because either you're like a popular loner, or people feel like because you don't have nobody around you, you would be the best type of best friend, because it's like it's only me and you. They would love for it to just be you and them. They're like, yeah, we're besties. Like I feel like somebody in here, you're attracting people that feel like if they were to be your friend, they would be your friend forever. People want to be your best friend because they feel like they would be your friend forever. I feel like there's a lot of people that want to be your best friend because they view you as very helpful. Pile 3. I feel like a lot of people view you as being very helpful. There's also something here about your home. I don't know if you guys are homebodies, all right? Some of you guys are homebodies, you know, off of the image. Some of you guys could be, you know, some of y'all be in the house just chilling. I'm getting you're in the house doing stuff like that, sipping, puffing, and I'm getting because you're chilling like this with people. They feel like they want to come over, or they want to be in your energy and just know that they get to chill. Like there's something here about you being super chill. And I'm getting a heavy emphasis. I don't know why. Heavy emphasis on in the house. So I don't know if these people are like, dang, I just want to come over their house and chill. Or I know this person's going to be in the house. Like some of y'all just stay to yourself. You're always in the house. You're always on your own. You're always chilling. You know, you're never looking to be around people, or there's something here about you not being like super pressed to be around people. Some of you guys could even be the type that are like, not the type to, again, like you're not always going to events, or you do go to events and stuff like that, but you're more so having the event at your house, or you're like gonna go out or something like that. But a lot of you are not making any major moves. They do feel like you're ambitious. I feel like people do view you as being very ambitious or successful. Some of you guys are very successful. Some of you guys, again, I'm getting either you have a large following, like some of you could even work from home, or there's something here about you being popular online, or there's something here about you just knowing people of all cultures from all around the world. Like, I don't know if people have seen you at events, or like in areas where you have a lot of people around you of different races and cultures, but there's something here about people feeling like you're just like, you know, super supportive, super yeah, like you embrace people from all walks of life, from all socioeconomic statuses, from all types of experiences. Like I'm getting something here about you being very inclusive, and this is why people want to be your bestie. There's a lot of people that feel like they learn from you, or there's something here about you being someone that helps teach people. Okay, I don't know if you are a literal teacher or if people just feel like you're very wise. Like, I'm getting the energy again with this whole, like, you know, smoking thing. I'm getting the vibe of like people feeling like when they're around you, they're having really good conversations, or they feel like there's this, like, you know, we're all vibing, we're all talking, we're we're making different philosophies, like we're talking about all kinds of stuff. Like, I feel like people view you as being that type of person, and they're like, I would love to have that type of person in my energy all the time. Okay, some of you guys dress really cute as well. You're very stylish. Ooh, my throat. Some of you are very stylish. Okay, people love your aesthetic. People feel like you're really tough too. So you're like a tough cookie to crack. All right, like it might be hard to get in your energy, but if they do get in your energy, they feel like you would be, you know, again, like y'all would be locked in for a long time, like for a long time, not for a long time. Yeah, some people feel like they would be locked in with you for a very long time. There's something here about people feeling at home with you. I also feel like people view you as being a good judge of character. So they feel like if they were your best friend, they would be surrounded by other people who are good people. People view you as attracting good people. And this is why they want to be your bestie. Yeah. Like I said though, somebody in here, you're dating your like you and your partner are close. Either you have a partner where you and your partner are close, or there's people around you that feel like if they were to date you, you would be lovers and friends. Like it would be tight. Like you guys would be tight knit. Because there's something about feeling like, I don't know, I'm getting like this like goof around. There's something going on with like people being goofy, or people feeling like they can just be themselves around you. Yeah. Yes. I'm even having too, like, I'm getting this vibe where it's like, if you, I'm seeing a bunch of stuff. If you are like friends with your partner, or if you do have a partner who's like your best friend, I'm getting the vibe of like being around other people, but again, like you and your partner being real close, like tight knit. Or people feel like, again, that would be the vibe. I'm getting a strong Aquarian energy. You don't have to be an Aquarius. You could have 11th house placements, or you could be an Aquarius. But people may feel like you are the type of person that like gets along with people, and if they were to be your bestie, or if they were to, yeah, if they were to be your bestie, or if they were to, I'm getting like date you or something like that, they feel like they would be around good people. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Some people may even feel like too, you're the type of person that like you would motivate people to work when they need to work, but you also are the type of person that like gets lazy on occasion. I am picking up on a lazy vibe in this pile. So there's something here about you being a little lazy. Not saying that you're super lazy. So I'm getting like a Taurus vibe. Not saying that you're super lazy, but some of y'all just chill for real. Like I'm getting you in the house. You're real chill. You're real cool. You're real cool. You're a cool cat. Some of you have a lot of influence in this pile. People are really influenced by you, really inspired by you. This is why they want to be your friend as well. Your bestie. They feel like you are very powerful, whether you know it or not. Because like I said, I'm getting that like popular loner vibes. Like some of you guys could have people around you that you could already have besties. But I feel like there's something going on where it's like there's people around you that want to get close to you. And they feel like if they were closer to you, again, they would see from your perspective the type of pull or power that you have. You know, they would gain some level of wisdom off of you that would also help them be more powerful. People feel more powerful in your presence, Pile 3. People feel more uplifted in your presence. But there's something complicated about you. What's so complicated? Some of y'all just don't be out. Some of y'all don't be outside. Some of you, what's complicated is these are people that want to be in your energy, but you're never outside, or they never get to see you, or there's something here about taking their time. All right, there could be somebody in your energy that's taking their time. Maybe somebody wants to be your bestie, or somebody wants to date you or something, but they're taking their time. But I'm really getting like somebody's taking their time when it comes to either, again, initiating best friendship, or people just take their time when it comes to approaching you. Yeah, they may feel like you're working all the time. They may feel like you're working all the time. And again, for somebody in here, if you are besties with your partner, or if people assume that you have a partner that's like your best friend, some of them feel like you don't want other friends. Like you don't want another best friend. Like you don't want to connect with anybody else. You're like, I got my partner, we're good. But I'm getting like, some of these people may feel like if you aren't with someone, there could be people around you that want to get closer to you, or who want to be in your friend group, or want to be your bestie, but they may feel like, they may feel like they have to be strategic about how they approach you. Because again, you're not the type to really be out or really put yourself out there. These are people that feel like they can't connect with you on a deeper level if you're never available or open to them. So that's all I got for pile. That's all I got for pile 3. A lot of you too, I will say, there's people who have had really good memories with you, whether it was in passing or like people from your past that want to be your bestie. There's people who have really good memories with you that want to be your bestie. Some of you, there's people around you that you've helped manifest stuff with, or maybe you, again, you've had these conversations with them. They've talked about things with you, and now they have certain goals that they've accomplished and things that they've achieved. And they're giving you credit for it. They're like, yes, like you helped me with this. And they're like, I want to be around you because that was a good time for me. Or, you know, now it's years later, or where, you know, life is going well and I'm doing well. Like, I feel like these people want to celebrate with you or something like that. So that's not a bad vibe. I like that vibe. But yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. And I will talk to you guys later. Hi, pile 4. You are the pile that chose image 4 of the campgrounds. All right, so those of you that chose this pile, before we actually get into your message, let's talk about the numbers and signs that could be relevant. So somebody in here, you could be born or the age 28, 24, 35, 43, 30, or 12. Those may be relevant numbers for you. Somebody could also be a Scorpio or a Libra. They could be a Cancer or a Gemini. I'm seeing Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Leo again, Virgo, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. We got a lot of air in this pile. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, funny enough, this message is odd. This message is odd, pile 4. I'm not going to lie. Some of you could already have a lot of friends around you. You don't have to. But there is something very contradictory about your energy. Now, again, this is a general message, so take how it resonates, leave the rest. But I get the vibe that a lot of people that want to be your bestie, there's either more than one person that's viewing you in a different light, or you're just a very complex type of person, because there's something here about you being very expansive, maybe having a large variety of people you connect with, or being someone that does see the bigger picture of the world, of the future. Like, you see from a higher perspective, right? I'm getting the vibe that a lot of you see from a higher perspective. But it seems like you're very peaceful people. And I'm not getting that there's anything wrong with you being very peaceful, but there's an undertone in this reading of not caring about, like, for you to come up as so intellectual. And I'm not judging you for this, because some of y'all are coming up looking like you're well read and, you know, you're very smart, you're very intellectual, all these different things. And you care about all kinds of people and all kinds of things across the world. But for some reason, people want to be your bestie because one of two things. They either view you as being really peaceful, which I'm not surprised about, but there's also a group of you that are like, you don't care about world issues. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, somebody in here, you don't care about world issues. So even though you're super expansive, like maybe you're very philosophical, like maybe you're not really worried about things that are going on in the 3D. Maybe that's the vibe that I'm picking up on. But I'm picking up on like the vibe of someone that like, you're in your own world, you're doing your own thing. You might go into nature, you might read a book, you know, you might pop up on social media, you talk about different things. But what you don't talk about are hard issues. That's what I'm getting. There's like this vibe here of you, and it could be because you went through a lot of hardship in the past. Like maybe people that want to be your bestie right now feel like life has gotten so much easier for you. Like you've had the hard struggles and now you no longer are fighting. Right? Maybe that's the vibe. Maybe that's the vibe. Because for some reason, I'm confused by the concept of you being very worldly or like knowing a lot about different people, different cultures, maybe being interested in all these things, but not caring though about about like larger world issues. Okay? Maybe it's because you're also someone that's more focused, but you can still be that way. I'm not judging you if you are that way, but I'm getting the vibe of someone that like cares about people, may have a lot of friends, maybe connects with a lot of people. It's kind of weird too, because I'm also picking up on something here about you not being like, there's certain things that you do not talk about. There's certain things that you do not talk about, that you do not focus on, that people realize you do because you're resting or because you choose to rest. Like you're not fighting no major causes. You don't care about what's going on in the world. You don't care about what's going on in the government. You don't care about those things. I'm getting like some of y'all don't care about those things. You could just be real like hippie-ish. You're just living your life. I'm also getting people view you as being like the type of person that you... Why is this all so funny to me? Some people feel like you're the type of person that you don't like challenges. You don't like hard times. You don't like anything that is challenging. Your inner child is very active. You are someone that has opinions. You are someone that believes in change and is looking at the bigger picture and may even be talking about subjects and topics that are a bit, like complex or different or whatever it is. But I'm getting, when it comes to major issues or like real world problems or whatever it is, you're not worried about it. You're not worried about the drama that's going on. You're not worried about the conflict that's happening in the world. You're done with that. You're not focused on that. Somebody in here specifically, you could be someone that used to be in the army and you're no longer in the army or something, or like the Navy. Like I'm getting some of you could have been very invested in these things in the past, but maybe now you're not. That's the vibe I'm getting off of somebody in this pile. Like you have a lot of knowledge around certain topics that are related to world issues and things that are going on in other countries and all kinds of stuff. But it's almost like you choose not to talk about it because you'd rather focus on peace. But then you're also the type of person that like, you're coming off real peaceful and all these things. But then there's like other things that you also are very logical or like cynical about. Like I'm picking up on the vibe of you being, but people want to be your bestie because of this. They're like, I like that this person is so opinionated. I like that this person is so, well versed in certain things. But also they don't care about like they don't care about what's going on in the economy, like the the government. They like that you're not talking about subjects that would, I really get that these would be subjects that would cause conflict in groups of people. People like that you avoid conflict at all costs, or that you're not stirring the pot. Like people want to be your bestie because they're like, this person is not worried about fighting for a cause or stirring the pot. And it's kind of throwing me off again, because even down to, but maybe this is how you are. Because with me choosing that camping picture, maybe either you do or you don't. Either you are the type of person that would camp and all kinds of stuff, but you don't care about the environment. Or you are the type of person that cares about the environment and camps and things like that. Maybe even wants to live off grid, but you don't want to worry about what's going on in the regular everyday world. Like somebody in here, you're a very free spirit. You're very different from a lot of people. Some of you could be like, you could be an Aquarius. I feel like this is also Aquarian energy. This is like another side of an Aquarian though. Because I feel like most Aquariuses care about community and things that are going on a larger scale. They do care about those things. But some of you could be like an Aquarius that cares about what's going on in your backyard rather than the world. Or like what's going on, like in your community rather than the world. Like there's something going on like that. But then there's also a vibe here of you being kind of like, I'm getting like cynical. Like somebody in here doesn't believe in certain things though. It's like you're like, yeah, I believe that, I don't know. I believe that these things are real and that is real. And yeah, I believe in that concept and da 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 da. And then it's like, but somebody's like, but do you believe in angel numbers? And you like, oh heck no, I don't believe in angel numbers. Like something like that. Like, what's funny? This reminds me of like, sometimes I'll meet men and men will say like, I'll tell them that I do astrology or something. And they're like, oh, I don't believe in astrology, but I do believe in numerology. And I think it's interesting because numerology is definitely separate, but to me, they're intertwined. Philosophies around the things that are connected through numbers and signs and synchronicities. I feel like, why wouldn't you? I mean, I do feel like astrology is more nuanced and complex. So it is something that takes a little bit more studying to understand. But numerology to me is just as I feel spiritual. It just may feel more straightforward and understandable to like analytical minds. And I mean, to each his own. Look, this is what I'm saying. These are things where it's like, hey, listen. Powerful words like, hey, listen. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to debate. I feel like you guys don't like arguing or debating. But for some reason, you still come off as having very strong boundaries. You've moved away from things that stress you out. Oh boy, you are funny. You're moving away from things that stress you out, and people recognize that. People feel like you're in a completely new phase of your life. But then there's also a group of people that are like, they can recognize too that like you're someone that you've moved forward, but certain beliefs in you have been solidified based off of what you've been through. So if you are someone that has previously worked in the army, military, anything like that, there's this vibe here where it's like, oh, I don't do that no more. I'm not worried about that no more. Like I'm out of that. Most people would feel like, oh, you've been in that, so you must care about what's going on in the world. I feel like some of y'all are not focused on it. You don't care about it. You're not focused on it. Like there's certain things that you used to be invested in that you're not focused on. People like this. People like this. People like that you're in this whole new wave of things. Like you're on a different wave now. Okay? What I will say though is some of you, because you are very free spirited and you have all these concepts and things like that, and people want to be around you. I don't see it being a negative thing, these people wanting to be around you. Some of you, again, you could even be popular. You could have a lot of people that follow you. Or if you're not popular, you could be someone that is being encouraged to put yourself out there a bit more. Maybe because you're so unique, you're like, I'm not going to find friends that want to vibe with me, or, I have a strong opinion. These people won't get me. I'm getting like, some of you would meet the right people if you put yourself out there, but be very mindful, because there is something going on here where it's like, people feel like they want to be your bestie. Some of you have, somebody in here could be up in age as well. Not all of you, but I'm getting somebody in here could be older, because there's something here about you having older children. Some of you could have like adult children. Some of you could be divorced. Some of y'all could have been married. You got divorced. You're like, oh, I don't deal with marriage. And my marriage is horrible. Da da da. And you're like, I'm not getting married ever again. Like some of y'all are like, I'm not getting married ever again. I'm not living in this type of home ever again. Like there's certain experiences that you've had that have taught you something that you'll never do ever again. But for some reason, I feel like some of you attract a lot of people who are adults, but they are also, I don't know, like not taking life too seriously. And I'm not getting that you are an adult that isn't taking life too seriously. I feel like you do take life seriously. But there's also something going on where it's like, I don't know. Why is this here? Let me clarify this. Maybe they do feel like you don't take stuff too seriously. Yeah, I feel like people might view you as like you're having a party all the time. There could be someone in specific. This could be your child, your adult child. Who was this? Why is this here? Some of you, if you're older, there could be younger people that judge you, or like there's like adult kids that are judging you. There's something here where it's like how you live your life or the things you don't care about. They might like you though. They might be judging you, but they like you. I don't know. Some of y'all might draw in like a younger crowd, or there's something here about people feeling like every day is a party for you and you don't care about like certain real things. Real, I'm saying in quotes real. Not saying that everything that, you know, again, because there's a lot of things that are going on in the world that are real things. But I'm getting like the things that are important to other people may not be important to you. And that could be an array of things. Doesn't have to be one thing. But it's given the vibe of like, oh, this person's very intellectual. This person's very smart. This person is very well versed. This person has all these things to them. And then there's like something about you where it's like, they don't care about that. Like you get to talking about something else and they're like, oh, they don't care about that? That's crazy. Or they're not into that? That's crazy. But for some reason, people like you because of it. Very weird. I can't describe this energy. You're very complex. Yeah. People feel like you've ended out a phase of your life in the past, and now you're in this whole new phase of being free-spirited. You've changed, you're growing, you're prioritizing rest, you know, you're focusing on love, you're focusing on peace, and you don't want no drama, you know, and you're not worried about the bigger issues. Like, I'm just getting like you're very free. This is why people want to be your bestie. Pile 4, they feel like they'll be free with you. This is the energy of someone that's like, you guys have probably seen it where people will say, I told all my friends we should buy a plot of land and build our own town or build our own city. I'm getting that vibe. Some of you guys are the type of people where people look at you and they're like, damn, I feel like if I linked up with this person, we could start, you know, we could bring solar panels out somewhere and we could do this and we could do that. Like somebody wants to do that with you. The people that want to be your bestie are like, let's build this city together. Like, let's build our own town together. Like, I'm getting that vibe. Like, somebody wants to build their own reality with you. The people that want to be your friend want to build their own reality with you because they feel like you have real world knowledge, but you choose to not focus on very serious things or like things that they view as very serious. They feel like you're just chill. Like you're just living your life. Pile 4. Some of y'all just be living your life. You're just going with the flow. Interesting. That's all that I have, Pile 4. I hope you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I'll talk to you guys later.